Good morning, everybody. This has been a lot of fun, spending these mornings with you. Looks like there are a few people already watching here. Just a few, but you know what? It's better than none, which is very possible. Especially if the world ends from the apocalypse that we're facing right now. So I'm happy to have you here with me. We're gonna be taking this in stride together, everybody. You know what? Let's not talk about world events right now. Let's talk about you and me and life. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Today was an incredible morning for me because hello, August Jazz. By the way, I upgraded oh yeah, you know what? I'll play Armando's Roomba at some point. I would love to play that. I increased the resolution of this stream, so please let me know if it's better or worse or choppy or not. Oh man, but let me tell you about this morning. So every morning I read a book. Not a whole book. I'm a slow reader. I read some of a book. I've got 4 books stacked up. I pick one of them. Lately, it's been this book, Siddhartha. And first, I'm going to show you before I take it off of this stand. I'm going to show you what I read it on. See this? It's very helpful because then you can put it on your desk and you can track it. You can track it. For those of you who are dyslexic like me, you can use a pencil and just track the lines, and it helps you read much faster than if you're not doing that and letting your eyes wander around. But the book itself, Siddhartha, I was in tears. I was laughing and crying at the same time this morning when I was reading this, and it was just about in page like 55 to 62. I only read for 10 minutes every morning. I set the timer, give myself that exact amount of time. But, okay, spoiler alert. For those of you who haven't read it, I'm about to say something that happens about pretty far into the book. So Siddhartha is this boy who, it's the story of his life, and at this point he's a man, and he has a child with this woman, and then he leaves the woman to go on this spiritual journey, and then she crosses his path again, but only as she's dying from a snake bite. And it's really, I was completely broken up over it. But that's where he meets his son. And then when she dies, he takes care of his son. And it's just the most beautiful thing ever. It's all in the path of this boy becoming enlightened and going through all of these trials and tribulations of his life that bring him to the point of actual inner peace in the end, which is something that he had as a child, but then lost it and regained it in a more enlightened way. Oh man, this book, it's just so good. Siddhartha, if you do one thing during this quarantine, I would recommend taking time in the morning for yourself, because that has drastically improved my life over the course of this quarantine, which is weird to say, having to be isolated, but then taking the actions that will make your life better. Sometimes your life actually feels like it's getting better. I mean, the world is going to shit, but it'll get better. We will lose some people in the process. It's sort of like a war, but we're fighting it and doing what we can. I released a track that I'm donating all the proceeds to healthcare workers from. One day I'll learn to speak English, I swear. I'm also trying to learn Japanese. That's another great thing to do during this quarantine, is learn a new language. I'm learning a new language. You want to see how I'm learning a new language? I'll show you if you want. because I can hook my phone up to here. And I can show you how I'm learning this language. It's an app called Duolingo. It's so brilliant. So check this out. It's all these lessons. So I'm on katakana 1. So I've gone through all these lessons, like, and done a bunch of, Okay, so now I have to say which one of these is France. And obviously, I kind of know the shape of France, I think. So you hear it when you play it. So France, and then all those little symbols are Japanese letters, and those are explained in other lessons also. So that's f, and you know the sounds that those make. Faransu. And then you press it, and the best little ding happens. It's such a good ding. I want to use that for the app that I'm developing. And then, Camera. So this is like very basic, obviously, right? Faransu, camera. And then you're learning these letters. That's a. And then, so that's, sometimes it does stuff that's kind of obvious. So now you have to tap the pairs, and this is where the fun part comes in, because then you try to remember, okay, I think this is a. Okay, I got it right. So now I'm going to press the there. And, here, 1 second. Let me see if you're all leaving me. You are. It's okay. Anyway, this is how I'm learning Japanese, and so I would highly recommend finding something like that to improve your state of life, which is what I'm doing. Reading every morning, and it keeps you from going crazy, which is really nice, because it's very possible to go crazy during these times. But yeah, this morning I was just crying and laughing reading Siddhartha. And you can get it on Amazon. It's super cheap, and you can still get books delivered for some reason. They won't deliver a lot of things, but they'll deliver books. Okay, I'll play a little bit of things. Dakota, maybe you'll have to remind me later to play Armando's Rumba, because I'm so not warmed up right now. I mean, I can play like the middle of the beginning of the line, but to really improvise over it, I need to be warmed up. But this is Armando's Rumba for anybody who wants a preview of it. I think it's like, that's right. That's the same, yeah. But I'll actually get into it in a little bit, once I'm warmed up. But you may have to remind me. Oh, good morning. Do you like my shirt? I wore a shirt for you today, like a nicer shirt. Figured as long as I have nothing else to get dressed up for. I don't know if I like this high that's behind me. Maybe I'll take this down. Maybe I'll write something else there later. But for now, I'm not saying hi anymore. So you won't even know that this is a whiteboard now. Oh, you can see the smudges. Ugh. Isn't that just life? You try to remove something you thought you could remove, and then it doesn't actually go away. The ghost of it is still there. Alright, I'll play a little bit of Somewhere Over the Rainbow for Kekilani. Put on my headphones for this so I can hear a little louder. Hey, what's up, Slick? We got Slick on the line. You should. I'll have you call in at some point, man, if you want to. Ah, shit. Wait, is this? Then this part's like the coolest part, but it's really hard to play. Oh, okay, wait, that's like, Wait, no, that's not it. That's how it ends. Okay. So that's Armando's Roomba. Somebody had asked for that. I don't remember who. My dad and my sister are here watching. Thanks, guys. Hey, everybody. Ooh, somebody subscribed. Oh, wow, and reset my little... Okay. God, this... So I'm using this thing called Streamlabs, and it's so annoying. Their technical support is terrible. And that little zombie guy that was running across my screen, it's not supposed to be a little zombie guy. I put a totally different GIF there, so, But if anybody subscribes now, you'll see a zombie guy running across the screen until I come back and fix it after this whole thing. So that's one of my things to do. After this thing is over, I will come back and fix the zombie guy. If I remember. Oh, man. Please make sheet music for Actual Proof. Actual Proof has sheet music. Aiden, there's a million people who've written sheet music for Actual Proof. It's not correct, but there are like 2 things you need to tweak on there to make it correct. I don't need to make sheet music. I can give you sheet music for my arrangement of Actual Proof. Which is on... I did a... Who Will Haunt Your Dreams? Who is I talking about? Oh, the little guy. Yeah, Yep. Hey, look, somebody liked the stream. That's cool. So maybe this is actually working now. I think it's if you're on my my fan page, guys, try this out. If you're watching from my normal Facebook, go to my fan page and like the stream and see if it comes up with the financial guy going, yeah. I don't know what movie that's from. Oh man, do you ever get that where if you do a move like that on one side of your body, you have to do it in the other just to even it out, to kind of stretch? Is it just me? I feel like I might be OCD. I wonder if that is a diagnosable clinical issue for me because of stuff like that. I always just need to do the same thing on both sides to like even out my muscles. Otherwise, I feel like I'm like working one side more than the other. So yeah, actually, do me a favor, everybody. Hey, it's Aaron Fader. What's up, man? Where are you now? Are you in the U.S. or are you still in Spain? If you're in Spain, I'd be curious to hear what's going on there. If there are actually like drones in the streets and stuff, maybe you can FaceTime in. Okay, but I was talking about something very important. Shit, I don't remember what it was. But then again, isn't nothing in life actually important? Isn't that what this whole thing is teaching us? Is that everything in life is transient? See? Pretty chords to go with my talking my waxing philosophical. I should make a segment called Greg Waxes Philosophical and have that. Not Greg Waxes. We talked about that in a previous stream, which I have done before. And it's not something I'd recommend, especially for hairy Jews like myself. And it grows back. It grows back in like 2 seconds. Well, 3 months, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Even if you want to go to the beach and show off your abs, just shave your chest. Don't wax it, because got it. It's terrible. Is a Chick Corea exercise when you play symmetrically from the A flat on your keyboard? Oh, it is a Chick Corea. Yeah, I haven't done that. I don't do really many Chick Corea exercises. I do classical players exercises usually. Yes, Chick Corea is a Scientologist. There are lots of Scientologists out there. I don't know why people care about people's religions like that. It's like everybody finds their way of dealing with life in some Hey, Allison. Okay, Allison, like the fan page and tell me if it puts a little thing on the screen that says you like the fan page. Because that means at least something's working if that happens. There's a chicory exercise where you just does that. I don't really get it. He just calls it like dancing fingers or something. Like, oh, okay. All right, so nothing happening on the fan page. What about on the actual stream itself? Or the Weekly Piano page. If you go to the Weekly Piano fan page on Facebook and try to like that. Next time somebody likes a page and then sees the thing happen in the screen like 20 seconds later with your name, tell me, because I need to know what's working and what's not. Okay, Yale Cohn liked the stream. Where did you like it from, Yale? Yale's watching, obviously. Yale Cohn is one of my friends from high school. Oh, man. Yale, dude. Or maybe it was even middle school. Shit, when did you move away? I don't remember when you moved out of our town, but Yale was one of my really good friends way when I was a little kid. I had much thicker hair. Okay, actually, try liking it on my actual personal page. Maybe that's where it's coming from. Go to my personal page on Facebook and click like and see if it does the guy, boom, in the middle of the screen. You can also tip, because tipping makes the... Oh, that's it! Cole Rung has liked the stream. Cole, tell me now, did you do this from my personal page on Facebook? Because if so, then Streamlabs actually got their shit together. Excuse me. Oh, man. So I was in such a state of peace this morning that I didn't even drink coffee. I sat and I read. For those of you who are new to the stream, this is what I was reading this morning. Highly, highly, highly recommend this book. I was in tears. I was crying and laughing at the same time. I feel like if you saw me if you see me when I'm alone, I mean, I'm sort of alone right now, but I'm also with all of you guys. But if you were to actually, watch me for a day... Oh, hey! Loris Faye is now following. So where did you follow from? Okay, when you see the thingy happen... Tell me where you're coming from in the chat here. I love when you drop heady wisdom on us, bro. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make my... Ooh, the hell was that sound? Oh, that was the... No, that wasn't the alert. I don't know, some glitch. But, okay, when you see that thing happen in the middle of the screen, tell me where you're coming from, okay? Tell me where you liked it from, because I need to know what is happening to make this work, because something's working now that wasn't working before. You know what's also working? I think my Instagram is working. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with Amazon Web Services, AWS. but I have hacked the shit out of the internet and made it so that I can. Well, okay, Loris Faye from France. Thank you. France is great. I mean, where you're liking it from on whether it's my fan page or my weekly piano page or my personal page on Facebook or on YouTube, where it's coming up. Where did you like it? Exactly, Billy the Bass. Where did you like it from? Like what page? Because I need to know what's making those things appear. I'm trying to make it work for you guys so that you can have some instant gratification when you like or share my stream. So if you share it, it'll go like, yay! Fan page. Okay, cool. The Greg Spiro fan page. Good to know. Greg Spiro fan page is working. Oh wow, Juan David Rouillard. Where are you? Where to a mountain? What mountain town did you move to? Hey, there it is. Somebody shared my stream from the fan page. Just keep doing that. Oh, personal account. Really? Did it work from the personal account, Cole? That's weird. Okay, but watch this. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I hacked this thing, which is crazy. So you go to my phone. Oh, I have to show you my phone through screen mirroring. MacBook Pro. Here, server. Okay, so this is my Spirit Fingers page. I'm gonna look up my own fan page now, Greg Spiro, and it says I'm live. Isn't this crazy? For those of you who have actually tried to, Utah, Park City, Utah, that sounds beautiful. Utah has some beautiful mountain towns. And some amazing canyons. Jesus, the canyons are beautiful. I drove from Chicago to LA once and drove through Utah and stopped in all of these incredible, wonderfully beautiful canyons. Anyway, for those of you who are interested in tech, which I'm going to lose all my followers by doing this, see how I'm looking at my profile and I'm live there and I click on it. Beautiful, and it's me. Beautiful canyons. Wait, shut up. Okay. So you can see my full stream there on Instagram. Ooh, it's a little cut off. I actually have to fix that. Oh God, now it's getting really trippy. That's weird. But okay, so you can see that. And that is, let me tell you how this works. Because I'm not going to tell you otherwise. I'm not going to make a tutorial on this because I want to be the only person on the internet doing this. Somebody will figure it out and tell you. But it's going to AWS to a streaming server that I set up. And then back to another laptop that I have here. And then using software that hacks into Instagram and puts your feed from another feed on the computer into Instagram, going through another instance of OBS. It's really weird. And now it's even weirder because there's like a this world of swirling Gregs swirling around. Watch this. They're all going to start doing this. Woo. Oh man, this is a lot of fun. This is how we entertain ourselves in quarantine. Look at them go. If anybody wants to go and see my Instagram, the only problem is it's really choppy. So I have to upgrade my AWS server or migrate it because I think it's on the East Coast right now and I need to migrate it to the West Coast. But isn't that crazy how it's all going down in time now? It really makes you understand the fact that time doesn't actually exist. Ooh, that was another subject of Siddhartha today when Siddhartha started working by the river and realized that all of his childhood and all of his future was essentially one gigantic present, like the present moment, not present as in gift. Woo, but it's also a gift. Is that crazy? Oh, okay. Yeah, so those of you, hey, Tatev is on my Instagram. I hope you stay for long enough to hear when this stream reaches there. Tatev I can't pronounce anything ever, but she is a great piano player and vocalist and songwriter who lives in New York. So everybody, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you might want to go check out the Instagram feed just to see this technical feat that I've created that is making this weird swirling of Greg's now. It's really weird. But you know what? I'm gonna keep this Instagram up. I'm not gonna keep it here. I'll put it back to my screen. But I'm gonna keep Instagram up so you can talk to me on Instagram if you're there also, so I can at least see. The funny thing is when I respond to people on Instagram now, it's going to be a delay before they actually hear what I'm saying. So I'm responding to what you're talking about. This is Darwin, what's up in New York? Okay, wait, I've got to hear from some of my New York peeps what's going on. Do you want to, Darwin, do you want to hop on FaceTime with me and tell us about like the piano community in New York and what's going on? You could even play for us a little bit if you but go onto Facebook because you'll see a more immediate feed. The Instagram one is kind of a hack. Yeah, Joe, this is my AWS setup going to Instagram. So it's going to a server in Ohio and then mirroring back to my other laptop here and then going through a system on that to get to Instagram. I'm such a fucking nerd. I always have been. But yeah, Darwin, let me know Darwin, just FaceTime me if you can, if you're hearing this, because I would love to speak with you, and I'll patch you in live if you FaceTime me. Darwin is a great pianist in New York. I still need to get your notes from your lessons that you took, man. I've got to like learn from the hundreds of thousands of dollars of money that you paid to the university to learn that shit. I want you to just tell it to me. Drop some wisdom on me, bro. Isn't that the great thing about knowledge? That it's actually free and people can charge for it, but you can just tell it to people too. And you can teach people and mentor people, and it can actually be completely free, or you could pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. That's why I think academia as it is right now is going to completely crumble, especially now that we're learning how to use mobile technologies. Like, what the fuck? Why would you go to a building where you could get coronavirus? And by the way, this thing is going to last longer than we think it's going to last. This could go on for years. Oh no, everybody panic. Yeah, could go on for years. Oh man, somebody asked me to play a polyrhythmic tune. That means you're an old school fan if you still know it as polyrhythmic, because that was the original name of the band like 5 years ago. I don't know any secrets, man. I don't know any secrets. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, Darwin, come. Why are you still on Instagram? Because the Instagram feed is delayed. Come on Facebook or just like FaceTime me and I'll patch you in. You could play for the people, man. I'm embarrassed to play Latin shit in front of you. This guy, I hope you didn't see my version of Armando's Roomba. Darwin is like a master Latin pianist and jazz, but like his Aaron Schwartz. What happened to Aaron Schwartz? Wait, which Aaron Schwartz are you talking about, Joe Spiro? I actually don't know how to play like Kenny Kirkland. I've never really listened to much Kenny Kirkland, which I know it could be blasphemous to some people, but you can't listen to everybody. But what happened to Aaron Schwartz? I mean, obviously he died, but who is Swarz? Aaron Swarz. Okay, no, I actually don't know who that is. Who is that? So yeah, tune one. Nobody ever requests tune one, so I'll play a little bit of that. This is the one that goes like this. I'll play it fast, so shit, but I gotta get the syncopations right. In fact, no, you guys will never know if I don't get the syncopations right. Like, can you tell if it's in 17/16 or 15/16? Some of you probably can. And if you do, you will definitely call me out, because I would do that if I knew and I was able to call somebody out. Oh shit. Wait, he died? Oh no, oh yeah, that guy, Aaron Suarez, I do remember him. He was the co-founder of Reddit from HP, arrested for trying to make all the MIT libraries information free online. And then he supposedly committed suicide, but he was probably killed, right? Yeah. Committed suicide after he was sentenced. I don't think he committed, it doesn't sound like a situation where he committed suicide. That sounds like one of those where there's smoke, there's fire things. I think that he was killed. But I think his family even says that they don't think he was killed, so who knows? I'm not here to spread conspiracy theories. We got enough conspiracy theories going around right now. Everybody's blaming everybody for the coronavirus. It was just some idiots in Wuhan who were unsanitary and fucking mashed up a penguin-ish thing with a bat. Things went to humans, and now we're all dying. That's the story of coronavirus, everybody. For those of you who didn't know, that's how coronavirus happened. It wasn't the Jews. It wasn't the Chinese government. For all of you stupid conspiracy theorists out there. But then again, maybe I'm a stupid conspiracy theorist with Aaron Suarez, because I think he was killed. I don't know. Yeah, people want to charge for... You know what? Okay, so Joe, this is a real conversation in the world. I'm going to accompany myself while I wax philosophical again. I'm always going to do it in C, because that's the key that I could play in when I'm not paying any attention. You know what? Fuck that. I'm going to do it in C sharp. I'm going to wax philosophical in C sharp. Maybe I could have key motifs for when I'm doing different segments of the show. Alright, so Joe. I actually forgot what I was going to tell you, because this is so pretty. Oh yeah, about charging for information. So, we have to charge for the work that we do, right? Sometimes the work that we do can be aggregating information and making it easily accessible for people, or creating tools so that people can consume information in a more quick and efficient manner, or that they'll just be willing to consume certain information. Ooh, key change, chord change, just quality change, actually, mode change there. So, when people make those tools, oh, hey, thank you for subscribing, whoever that was that made the zombie thing appear. Whenever you subscribe or like or share the page from certain platforms, it will show you the little zombie guy. I gotta figure out what platforms those are. Anyway, people need to be able to be paid for the work that they do. And that's the essence of capitalism. That's why I'm a fan of it. Not for if my socialist cousin is watching, I'm not sorry. I am a fan of capitalism, because it allows people to be rewarded for the work that they do and encourages people to do work for everybody. However, the problem occurs when people try to keep information from people so that they can be the only ones reaping the benefits of people consuming this information. Right? So they try to make it so people can't get information from other sources or can't get it for free, and that's where capitalism fails, because it creates motivation to make it so that you're the only person who is doing the good for people. So that's where the socialist aspect has to come in, and that's why we are... Ooh, now it's getting even spookier. Greg waxes philosophical. That's the segment right now. So... what was I saying? Ooh, let's change it to even darker key. Ooh, getting Phrygian on it. Ooh, yeah, baby. That's some Phrygian right there. That's creepy. Let me stop that. So that's why in the US, our combination of a capitalist and socialist society is the way that has allowed for the most significant developments. See what I did there? The most significant developments in human history. Haha! Oh yeah, Aiden? Oh no, my live stream stopped. I mean, my Instagram live stream stopped. Because when you're on Instagram, it only lets you go for an hour. So now I have to go restart it if I want to, but I'm not gonna. Fuck that, I don't care. Okay. So, what we were talking about just now is the combination between capitalism and socialism that we have in the US has created the most significant developments in human history. We're not any smarter than we were 30,000 years ago. We're just more developed. Because people are rewarded for the developments that they create. But we also have systems set up so that people don't take advantage of that to the detriment of human society, to the extent that it's worse than if we didn't have it, right? That's like... So we have stopgaps in place, so capitalism doesn't run off the deep end, which some would argue that it's run off the deep end already, and you know what? Maybe it has. But if it does, we face a collective decision to pull back and change our policies so that we can have the system that we collectively feel is the most beneficial. Katie. So we can have the system that is the most beneficial to humanity as a whole, ideally. That's the ideal. That we create the system that keeps people developing and allows us to take care of people. Clayton, I agree with you that the most important aspect is the life condition of the person who's functioning within the system, right? That is why I work on my life condition every day, so that I can ideally contribute But we also have to understand that people also make terrible decisions a lot of the time, most of the time. If people didn't make terrible decisions, everybody would always be in shape and getting along with each other. I mean, that's not actually true. There are people who are predisposed to certain things, but it's a lot of aspects of life are what we do and the choices that we make. The majority of the aspects of life. And if we take a victim mentality and blame it on aspects of life outside of ourselves, we're much less likely to actually create the life that we want. That's the conclusion of Greg Wax's philosophical, and that's a very serious note, because I see a lot of people destroying their lives by thinking that it's somebody else's fault that their life is being destroyed. Anyway, how do I work on my life condition? Juan, I will tell you how I work on my life condition. Every morning, I wake up and I do 10 minutes of a chanting meditation in the vein of the Soka Gakkai International, where I have a thing called a Gohonzon in front of me, and I chant the words Nam Myoho Renge Kyo for 10 minutes while visualizing the life that I want to manifest for myself and the self that I want to manifest, which has to do with somebody of greater self-confidence, trying to manifest material abundance in my life, because I would like that, and manifesting health and love, a loving being, to emanate positivity. I want that to be myself. So I chant for that, to like be my thing that I put out into the world, the self that I have, how that affects the world. And then I do 5 minutes of sitting meditation, and then I go to my reading stand, this thing, which I bought on Amazon for $13. I would highly recommend it. It's just like a little wooden reading stand. You put it so you can read your book. You don't have to hold it. And I get a coffee. And, oh, hey, somebody else is there is chanting. That's great. I get a coffee and I read for 10 minutes. I journal for 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes I read for 20 and journal for just a couple minutes because I really love reading. Even though I'm terrible at it, but I'm getting better at it. So I try to stop telling myself that I'm terrible at it, because that's one of those things, if you tell yourself you're bad at something, you will keep being bad at it. But so I'm not actually bad at reading. I'm getting better at reading, and I'm doing these exercises that help me with dyslexia so that you can read more smoothly. And so I do that every morning for 10 minutes, and sometimes I get super into it. Like this morning I was literally bawling and laughing at the same time at this point in Siddhartha. It was great. But I'm not always reading Siddhartha. Sometimes I read a self-help book, like The Miracle Morning is one that I read, and that's one of the ways that I got this routine. Then there's also the Tony Robbins book on money, Master the Game or whatever, that I just got. I'm reading that. And then there's also another book, Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. Fucking awesome book. So good. I would highly recommend getting it. So I do that, and then and in my journal I do three aspects in the morning. First is what I'm grateful for. The second is what would make today great, and third is self-affirmations. And then I move on to my day. That takes about an hour, so it's an hour every day, and I exercise every day to improve my life condition. And I talk to people because we need socialization as well. There was a time when I like hauled myself up in my studio for days at a time without communicating with anybody, and I kind of went a little insane. I noticed it. It was bad. Excuse me. I got corona. No, just kidding. Yeah, so what I realized when I did that is I need to go to lunch with a friend every day. So I made that my daily thing. When I was living in my studio, there was a period of about a year where I was sleeping on the floor of my studio and just working all day and night, and then going to sleep when I felt to go to sleep and waking up and working more. And I realized I needed to go to lunch with a friend every day and see a human being, or else I would go crazy. So that's something to improve your life condition, is socialize a little bit, even if it's on the internet. That's why this is so much fun for me, because I get to socialize with all 29 of you who are watching right now. I chant in my normal voice, but it can sometimes, I chant in a low voice. It's like Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And it's funny, even doing it right now, it takes me back into that state. If you do it every day, and I also do it at night. I do it, lately I've been doing it for 5 minutes at night, along with 5 minutes of sitting meditation, and 10 minutes in the morning with 5 minutes of sitting meditation. And there have been points in my life where I've done more, but I've found that this routine works really well for me when I can fit in all the other things in addition to chanting. All these other like self, I don't even know what you call it. These other things that help the self with stuff. With being the best person that you can be. Alright, so we're almost done with this stream, guys. It's 9 o'clock. But if you would, please share this. Share the stream on your Facebook. And also, if you would go to my Facebook page and I can show this now that there's no echo. I can show you the video that I put out. Let's watch this together, guys. This is important right now, and I want to bring this up every day to some extent because we are in a time where the thing that we need is support for our healthcare workers because they don't have enough support right now, and they're about to be managing this shit show. Our government is not going to manage this shit show. And they're trying, they're doing their best, but the people who are going to manage the shit show are the people who are on the ground and taking care of sick people, and there are going to be a lot of sick people. I've already had several people that I know die, and it's really wild, this period of time that we are in. So please check out this song and share it and use it as encouragement to support healthcare workers, which, by the way, the song is out and on Spotify now, and every penny that is taken in from this song is going to be donated to organizations that support healthcare workers. So here's my phone right now. Let's watch this together. Let me know if there's a weird echo. I don't think there is today. I think I fixed it. Oh my gosh.
You say rest when I am weary.
So these are all clips of healthcare workers actually on the ground fighting COVID in this time.
Until the morning.
So if you go to my personal Facebook page and share this with some sort of message of donate to the CDC Foundation, that's a good one. And I'm looking up other organizations to help. There are a lot that are working on it, but we need to do everything that we can. So go to my personal Facebook and share this video, please.
For the weary, we'll just push on to a brand new day.
These are actual scenes from
Do your best
from things that are happening now with COVID. Thank you so much, Juan, for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us know here if you share it.
Time will pass, it will move quickly.
I can harmonize to myself. It will be easy once again.
Could have never seen this coming.
Alright, I'm onto the mushroom tea.
We have to make it right.
Supplements, that's another thing I'm doing to take care of myself right now. Immune supplements, vitamins, mushroom tea for the brain.
As we're traveling.
This is actually mushroom cocoa. It's so good. So, Fabrice, my schedule of chanting, I'm not chanting a ton of time every day, but I'm chanting very thoroughly and deeply when I'm doing it. 10 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night. And then I'm surrounding it by other activities that are helping me to stay super grounded and centered during this time. And it's been very, very helpful. You know, managing your time in that way, it's really good. And you know, start with the SGI. Start if you're trying to figure it out. Start with the chanting meditation because it's a really, really great introduction to mindfulness if you don't have any mindfulness yet, which a lot of people don't. They go day to day without even sitting for a moment and being with themselves. That's a blessing that will come from this, is people have to do that. They have to sit with themselves. Look at this. So this is a little girl, and her mom is a healthcare worker, so she's like, she can't give her mom a hug, and she's giving her mom lunch. It's so sad, the things that are actually, that people have to go through, but they're so fucking strong and fighting on the front lines against this virus. So let's all fight on these front lines. I mean, not on the front lines. We're the reserves, you know. But it's about to get really bad. So do what you can. And this is what I can is donating the proceeds from this song to charity. Yeah, it makes me very sad to see these. Stuart, when you say it like that, it really sounds bad. And man, I'll stay on a little bit longer to talk to Darwin. This is the sing-along part. Ooh, na 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 na, na 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 na. Ooh, but you can't tell which one is me and which one is the voice on the thing. Because this is me. Haha. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Oh man, it's a sad song. It was written. The lyrics were written by my good friend Peter Yastro in Chicago, who is just another amazing soul. He lost his child to pediatric cancer when she was very young, and I mean, I guess that's, you have to be. And he wrote the lyrics about his experience in that, and that we recorded a long time ago, and so we decided to release it now as trying to do something good for the world. And yeah, so let's do something good for the world together, and sharing this song will help. So thank you everybody for your support. Let's call Darwin. FaceTime audio, Darwin Nigera. No, yeah?
Which
yeah?
phone number for Darwin Pianist?
That's what I have, Darwin Pianist, that guy. No, wait, Siri, come back. The cell. Ah!
I didn't find any recent calls.
No.
Who would you like to FaceTime
God
with?
damn it. Darwin the pianist.
I didn't find any recent calls. Who would you like to FaceTime with?
Okay. Jesus Christ. Siri, what the fuck? Fine. I'll just show you all my contacts. Hopefully nothing weird comes. Darwin. There you go. Sorry, Darwin, I spelled your name totally wrong. Let's call him. What up? My pianist brother, we're about to talk to Darwin. Oh man. Darwin, pick up. Darwin, pick up. Darwin, pick up. You said you were ready. If you don't pick up, you're gonna owe me. Okay, we're not going to hear from Darwin. We will one other day. You know, Fabrice, here's the thing about chanting. You can chant one daimoku and include the entirety of a lifetime in that. When I say daimoku, that's the word Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. So, it's not necessarily the amount of time that you're chanting. However, it does help to chant for a long time. It centers you very deeply, and then the more you chant for long periods of time, the more you'll be able to be centered by just chanting one. Before I got the Halsey tour, I was chanting for an hour every morning, non-stop. I was chanting for appreciation. That was something Herbie guided me to do, and I decided to try. Was a Daimuko campaign for appreciation. So every day, 1 hour in the morning, and then by the end of that campaign, which was 100 days, I Darwin, call me here. Darwin, FaceTime me now. And then I'll pick up, and then you can talk. But Darwin, you shouldn't put your phone number in the chat. What you doing, man? Now everybody's gonna call you, and you're gonna get stalkers. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, who's that pianist? That amazing pianist who was on Greg's show." I'm gonna call him and send him nude photos. It happens. Just try touring with Halsey. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So maybe I could tell my phone to do that. FaceTime 917. Oh, no, there we go. Incoming video call. Oh, from WhatsApp? Really? Yo! What's up, Darwin? There he is.
What's up, Papa?
Okay, yo. Hold up.
Good to see you, man.
There's Darwin. Okay.
Hey. What's up, man? How are you?
Yo. Okay, I'm good, man. Hey, let me figure out just real quick how I'm gonna hear you through my headphones, and I'm pretty sure I know how to do that. Okay, say something.
Hola.
Okay, hold up, because I have my... Oh, that's muted. No, wait, mic is muted. Alerts are not muted. Hold up just 1 second. I'm gonna make this happen. So we see Darwin there. However, Air Server is not appearing in that. Oh, what about this one? Can you hear now? No?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Maybe if I start doing jumping jacks.
Here, wait. Hold up. Yeah, because it's going through the phone. Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to go back and unscreen mirror. So hold up 1 second. Stop mirroring. Okay, we're not mirroring anymore. I'm pretty sure if I go back onto there. Hold up. Stay with me, everybody. We're gonna make this work. Yeah, it was something with the screen mirroring software that was glitching out, but now it's gonna find it. I see, because it's taking a minute to try to find itself here. Oh, Darwin, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna fix this and call you right back. There it is, MacBook Pro. Okay, and now I'm gonna do FaceTime, because for some reason WhatsApp was not doing it. So FaceTime 917-251-2683.
Making a FaceTime call now.
See if this works. Come on, yeah! There we go. Boom.
All right.
Okay, you know what it was? It was the fact that that we were on WhatsApp. So yeah, FaceTime. Now I know. FaceTime is the one to use. Bro, so where are you right now? You're in New York?
I'm in Chicago, man. I've been in Chicago for like 2.5 years now. Yeah.
I forgot you moved back there. I think you told that to me. All right.
Yeah, I moved to be closer to my son. Yeah, man. How are you, man?
How old is your son now?
He's 5.
Wow, you got a 5-year-old.
5 years old, man. He's nothing but trouble.
I'm sure, man. I'm sure. Is he tinkering around on the piano yet?
You know, here and there. I'm not pushing him toward any particular instrument. He loves the piano. He loves the drums. And as long as his interest is in it, then I'll teach him what I know.
Yeah, that's beautiful,
I'm not
man.
pushing him toward any direction. I just kind of want to see where his awareness is. where his strength lies, you know. And so, I mean, he loves rocket ships. If he wants to be an astronaut, let him be an astronaut.
That's brilliant, man. I love that. That's my dad did the same thing for me. My dad did the same thing for me. My dad is a pianist, and he never pushed me into music, but I just couldn't get away from it. I just loved it too much.
Absolutely, man. I feel like our life callings, you know, there's an energetic pull from it that that we're sensitive to it. You know, if we're sensitive to it, then we can communicate.
Yeah, very true, man. Yeah, man, I can't wait to have kids one day. I'm waiting until the point in my life where it makes sense, but I'm so excited for that period of life because I love kids.
Oh yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful journey. You know, it's a different. Yeah, the love that you feel, man, in your heart is like otherworldly. I recommend it for every human being just to be able to feel what unconditional love feels like. It's a pain in the ass.
Of course it is. Of course, bro.
Man, you know, it really is special, man. It really is.
It's beautiful. Well, bro, why don't you play some?
Come again?
Why don't you play something for us, man? Play
Man,
first. What's that? Okay, warm up for us. Darwin's warm ups are gonna be like my most warm state of playing.
You're gonna lose all your viewers.
Check this guy out, everybody.
I'm just like, you want to hear a performer, like a player, or just someone?
I mean, but play something that you can warm up with. Play something that you can like use as a warm up.
Can you hear the piano okay?
I'm gonna transcribe that. Yeah, I can hear it. The louder it could be, the better, but I can hear it fine.
All right, let me see. How's that, man? Is that better?
Sounds great. Sounds beautiful.
Just improvise something, you know?
Please.
Is that waves you're putting there?
Sounds gorgeous, man. Keep it coming. Don't stop. What are you doing? Keep it coming, bro. Don't stop.
Oh,
It's just.
all right. Play something else.
What? Yeah. What else you got?
Let me see.
Okay. Can I make a request?
Yeah, of course. I know.
Okay. Something that involves like a tumbao and a montuno, just anything. I just want to, because I was trying. Because I was trying to fuck around on Armando's Roomba earlier, and I was like, just like hit me with something.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Woo. Woo! Woo!
Just take it out. That's for you, Greg.
Woo! What the fuck? Woohoo! Woo!
Little
That's awesome.
collaboration of styles there, you know.
Ah, man, one of these days we got to do a segment where you come on and show me how the fuck you do the double-handed Montuno thing like that, cuz I have such a
this one?
limited Yeah, what, man?
Yeah, that's 8 notes, man. 8 notes.
Yeah.
And in Cuba, they write it in 16 notes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just the way, I don't know, maybe because they were Russian trained, classically trained.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. So some people prefer the eighth notes, but people in Cuba will mostly read, in 16th. But yeah, man, that basically is harmonizing the chord structure. Let's say if it's like a B flat 7 to an A7. So B flat 9. So like, which is basically a D half diminished.
That. Okay.
Yeah, with D half diminished with a B flat on bass. And then A7 flat 9, which is a C sharp fully diminished.
Oh.
So you can go from half diminished D to a fully diminished C sharp. And then to a third inversion of a D minor.
Okay.
Second inversion. So A flat. Yeah, so you're gonna go. Those are your chord structure. And then, like.
Are you playing the thirds on the top, or like, is it just on the right?
Come again?
Are you playing Are you playing just the thirds on the top of the right hand or on the left hand too?
I'm basically playing, like the right hand is playing the upper structures of B flat 9. Of B flat, like I'm playing like root position B flat 7 chords on the left hand, and on the right hand,
Okay.
D half diminished.
Yeah, so I have that, but play that slowly, like what you do in that microcosm of a rhythm there, like just for that beat.
Okay, so the rhythms vary. Like it really depends on, I can give you one rhythm. Do you want like, what kind of rhythm do you want?
Well, whatever you were just doing.
Exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, what is that?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so basically, it's outlining the chord from top to bottom. So 3 in thirds.
Oh, you're playing all thirds. I see. What are you doing in the left hand? You're doing thirds in the left hand too?
1, 3, and 7.
1, 3, and 7 in the left hand?
3 and 7 on the left, but outlining the same shape.
Ah.
Yeah. See?
You can't hear my piano, right? 'Cause I'm
I cannot hear your piano at all.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna keep it that way so I don't embarrass myself.
No, man. How am I gonna know what you're doing it right?
Okay, here, I'll turn it up a little bit. Can you hear it if I here? Can you hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
I also don't want to echo, so the users are going to have to let me know if this is echoing. But is that
Let's see. Let me go to the Facebook app. Okay, there we go.
Okay. If you want, I can change it so you can see my hands. I can change it to the opening screen here so you can see my hands.
Yeah, that'll be great.
So this is, wow, now everything is kind of lagging because, but I think let's see if this works.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
You'll only be able to see it on Facebook still. So
I see. I'm gonna go back to the other app. Should I stay on Facebook or what?
well, if you go to Facebook, you'll be able to hear it. It'll be much more of a delay than for what you can hear.
Okay.
Like it's like a 10-second delay.
Yeah, this is way better. This is way better.
But can you hear this?
Yeah. No delay.
Okay.
No delay whatsoever.
Cool. Now, does that sound like I'm playing the right thing?
Yes, yes. So the thirds is only on the A flat and C.
Yeah.
F, A flat, C,
Okay. And then fully diminished there, right?
Yeah.
Wait, play that again.
It's A flat, you know, A7 flat.
Are you doing the A in the bass?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so not the A sharp, the A. Okay, so. Wait. Slow it down and tell me where's the one. Where's the one here?
Okay, so the one is a rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
There it is. Shit. Now in the left hand, are you using? Yeah, I think I get the fingering. You're using your like thumb, middle, and fifth finger, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Except for the D minor. The D minor using the second finger.
Okay.
And then, that's great. That's great. Now you have the foundation where you can build to vowel. That's like the structure, right? 1, 2, 3, 1. And you can do that every 2 bars to create a symmetrical, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, but you're anticipating the next chord.
Exactly, you're anticipating the next chord.
Shit.
C sharp, C sharp, C sharp.
Alright, I'm gonna slow this down. 3 and 4 and 1. No, wait, I want to anticipate.
Anticipated that end of 4, right? Now, accent before end of 4. So
accent before and
3, 4, and 4.
Okay. So okay. No, wait. Okay. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit so I can actually get those accents.
Yes.
You're not anticipating the D though, are you?
Come again?
You're not anticipating the D when you hit the D? I feel like you let it hang on the 5 there.
Yeah, the 5. The 5 is the D minor.
But when you go when you go to the So it's like, play it for me.
Yeah, you would hit the 5.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the pedal.
Really?
That's the harmony that we're using. That's I got another one for you. And the 3, 4, and the 4.
Okay, play that.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 10, 4, 10, 4, 10.
Ah, that's cool.
10, 4, 10, 4, 10.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Wait. Shit, it's gonna take me a minute. Wait. Alright, that's gonna be my practice material for today, for sure. Oh, that's cool. Ah, shit.
Those are filters. You know, you can fill in those filters with whatever colors you want. So instead of,
Ah, okay.
see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, man. Yeah, good. It sounds great.
Yeah. It's gonna take me a minute to be able to get that smoothly.
But you know what? And what I like to do, man, is I just go into a groove. Let's say for like 5 minutes. I'll push only the ends, only the 4s, only the ends of the 3s, and then I'll do 20 minutes of combining the rhythms, because then that creates like a flow of mastery. You know? Like, okay, I want to play piano for the 3, the 4. It's that play, push and pull of the rhythm, you know, that is consistent with what's going on in the song, you know. Because the thing is that we play the same things over and over, you know, it's gonna sound.
It gets monotonous.
Monotonous. So it's like conversation, you know, keeping the tone, keeping the vibe, we're changing the words, So flow is the overall.
Killing, man. Thank you for that. That's brilliant. I'm excited to practice that and work that into my schedule. We should do this more often and talk about some piano techniques and stuff.
Absolutely. A lot of things out there. If there are people with questions on your walk.
Well, one person did, but I selfishly ignored it so that I could hear everything else that you were saying. But one person did ask. He asked if you use the same chords and tricks in salsa.
You know what? Chords and tricks. Well, the chords are chords, right? Chords are universal. So we use a lot of the same chords in salsa that we use in timba. What we were playing is timba. You can influence the Latin music.
Timba.
Timba. No, timba is Cuba. Timba is Cuba. But he's talking about like salsa, which is a different approach. You know, salsa is more. I wouldn't say simplistic, but it's a little bit more less complex than timba, but it's still complex in concept because if you're not clear as to how to create your patterns over the club, and you're playing with the band, then it can go it can go south really quick. You know, so that's why for me personally, it's so important to get into a groove like. To feel that the one as a rest, have it cool, have some kind of energy to it. So mentally, what I do is I pretend there's a rubber band, soft, light rubber band around my arm, my hand, and that, you know, when you stretch and you pretend you have a rubber band, you kind of have that pull back and forth, right? So then, one, three, four. You're naturally, with the power of the mind, feel that pull. You know, so once I relax that pretending rubber band, my hand, helps me feel the groove. You know, helps me feel the rest, helps me feel the of the groove that I'm used to. Because everything's like, I mean, the campana is like all upbeats, you know what I'm saying? Like pianos up, basses, upbeats, so how do we get down? And we have to ground ourselves.
Yeah, nice, man. That so this video will be it's recorded and it'll be rewatchable. So the Weekly Piano people who are watching it now, they'll be able to come back and really absorb some of this, which I'm going to need to do as well. Somebody was asking how you spell your last name because they want to look up more of your playing. So how do you spell your last name?
Cool. Noguera. O-G-U-U-R-A. Noguera.
So Darwin, I'm going to write this in the chat to all the platforms. Noguera.
Yeah.
Darwin Noguera, everybody. There you go. So that went out to all the platforms so they can see.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Well, dude, thank you so much for joining us. This was so cool.
I woke up and I put this on. Let me see what this is. I'm in my bed and
oh, nice.
They're inviting me on. I'm like, oh, let's do it. Let's talk to you.
Brilliant. Well, we'll do it more often, man. Thank you again for joining.
Sounds good, man.
Darwin Noguera, everybody.
Salud.
Salud, my brother.
All right, man. Take care, brother.
So yeah, Darwin Noguera from Chicago, everybody. Now in Chicago, you could probably see, well, you can't see him playing out right now, but he probably has live stuff. If you look up Darwin Noguera, which I just put in the chat, you can go over and check him out. Check out his profile on Facebook. I'm sure he's going to be putting some cool stuff up. Jesus Christ, it's 9:44. What are you people doing to me? You're making me do this live stream for 2 hours because it's so much fun. I wonder if this is my way of procrastinating. But what Darwin showed us, which I'm going to practice today, was the... Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get that really down. All the Latin people who are watching right now are probably like, who is this gringo? I'm going to stop stomping on every beat. That's super square. Nope. Now I gotta relax my hands. Now wait. See what I did there? Cool. Oh man, that's going to be my practice material for today. All right. Anybody else have... So, I don't know if I've seen anybody tip yet today, but if anybody wants to do a tip on gregspiro.live, it will come up with a little thing for you in the center of the screen, and I'll take your request before we end here. You can also support by sharing. We have somebody from Twitch who just asked me to play Elton John, like... I'm not going to actually play Elton John unless if you do a donation on the gregspiro.live page, I'll play for you, but not more than that little taste right now. That's cool that we have a Twitch viewer though. We're just beginning to have Twitch viewers apparently. But please share this stream, spread the love. I will come back every day at 8 a.m. until I decide it's not worth it anymore. But for now, it's still worth it. Hopefully you guys will share this and tell more people to come and watch. And we can continue this community of artists and people interested in art. I've got Latin in my head now. All right, I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to go practice my Latin chops. Hopefully I'll be a little bit better tomorrow. Eternal Rainbow, that's pretty funny. Thank you guys for tuning in. And, hey, number one Spirit Fingers fan here. They say NYLA. Thank you very much. We have a new Spirit Fingers record coming in the summer. June 12th is the release date, which I haven't officially announced yet, but there will be an announcement soon. We're putting out singles in the meantime. We have one with Judy Jackson. We have more singles with Braxton Cook, Bubby Lewis, Greg Ward, and Jonathan Scales. They're all guests on the album. So please come back, tune in, and say what's up to me every morning, 8 a.m. I'll be here. Love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.